So I discovered Hamza in December 2021, and that's when I started my NoFap journey. Before that, I didn't really give a fuck, but after watching some of Hamza's videos, I got inspired. I thought like, I'm a pussy if I can't do this, so let's try it. So the first tip that I can give you is becoming serious about it. So it's almost like your life depends on it, because before I discovered Hamza, I didn't care. So even if I had all the other tips that I will give you later in the video, I would fail because I didn't give a fuck. So the first tip, and probably one of the most important ones here, is to actually be serious about NoFap. But truly serious, not saying that you are like, oh, but I'm serious, but I failed on day 3. If you failed on day 3, you're not serious, obviously. Like, if you are serious, so look at it this way. Literally, God gave you the ability to choose your actions, to choose what to do, to decide what to do. And if God gave you this ability to choose, like, I'm gonna do this or this, then it means that you can technically never relapse again. It's like, it's in your ability. But if you don't use that ability, that means that you don't care. That's the truth. Like, you can say whatever you want, but that's the truth. Because how could I do NoFap and you can't? We both of us have the same abilities that we were given by God. So if you can't just hold yourself from doing something stupid, it's just that you don't care. Because if your life depended on it, you wouldn't do it, obviously. Tip number 2 is having someone keep you accountable, so like a friend or a coach or someone. So for me, Hamza kept me accountable by just, I had him in my head. If I got the urge, Hamza was in my head telling me like, bro, don't be a pussy, don't do it. If you need someone to keep you accountable and you don't have anyone, I can do it. So you can email me down below and I can help you for NoFap, but you can find like a friend or someone. Tip number 3 is to remove triggers. This will make it 10 times easier. So just uninstalling the apps that are triggering you, installing blockers on the web browser and stuff like that. This is probably simple, but most people don't do it. Tip number 4 is to do something when you get the urge. You can't just sit there and think like, oh, I get the urge, and you start obsessing over how it would be, how it will feel so good if you actually do it. So don't do that. If you get the urge, immediately try to cut it, do something about it. Like do push-ups, go outside, just do something immediately to break the loop. Because if you are there, you got the urge and you start thinking about it, it's over. It's over basically. So you need to break the loop immediately when you get the urge. Because you will get the urge. So just do push-ups, go outside, turn off the phone, talk to someone, do anything to break the loop. Tip number 5 is set very bad punishments for failing. So for relapsing. Basically, sending money to your ex, doing 500 push-ups, doing 5 minutes cold shower, anything that is really a good punishment. Set that as a punishment if you relapse and actually do it. If you relapse and don't do the punishment that you set for yourself, like, then maybe nobody can help you on NoFap. I don't know what to tell you. Tip number 6 is to have a purpose or a goal that is motivating you to actually achieve, to actually be good on NoFap. Because if you are just doing NoFap for the sake of it, while not having any other goals or purposes, then you won't care. So this is related to the tip number 1. Tip number 6 is basically related to that, because if you have a strong purpose, you will care about it, which is really important. Because if you have a strong purpose to strive for example, Mike Tyson, when he wanted to be the best boxer, heavyweight, he needed to do semen retention to be the best. So he did it. It's as simple as that. If you have a strong enough goal, you will do anything to get it. Then last tip is to message me on WhatsApp if you need further help. But I think that these are the most important tips that if you actually use, you will get results. But if you want more help, you can, like, I will probably leave down the email and the number so you can message me. But that's basically it. So I can also send you the full NoFap course for free if you email me or message me. I have a NoFap course in PDF that is like 10 pages. It's pretty good. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. See you tomorrow.